Namaskar, I am Akhil Srivastav and I welcome you all in daily weather briefing of Indian Meteorological Department. In this briefing, we will see how was the weather during past 24 hours and what we expect in terms of weather in coming 1 week. If we see the main weather features which impacted India today, then we can see that there is a western disturbance or a cyclonic circulation over northwest parts of the Uttar Pradesh at lower tropospheric levels. Also, there is a trough aloft along the same lines, that is along 77 degree east to the north of 32 degree north latitude. If we see, there is also a trough which is running from southern parts of the Tamil Nadu to Rayalaseema at lower tropospheric levels. If we see how was the weather recorded during past 24 hours, then in terms of rainfall, then the coastal Andhra Pradesh in Vizianagaram, it recorded 5 centimeter rainfall during past 24 hours. If we talk about the cold day conditions, then cold day to severe cold day conditions, they prevailed in some parts of Himachal Pradesh, West Madhya Pradesh, North Rajasthan and Uttarakhand. And cold day conditions are also prevailed in isolated pockets over Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi, East Madhya Pradesh, West Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat state. If we talk about minimum temperatures, then they were above normal by 2 to 4 degrees centigrade over many parts of Bihar, Jharkhand, Gangetic West Bengal, and at isolated places over Odisha, North Chhattisgarh. They were below normal by 2 to 4 degrees centigrade over many parts of South Rajasthan, Gujarat, West Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and they were below by 4 to 6 degrees centigrade at isolated places over West Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Saurashtra and Kutch. If we talk about fog, then dense to very dense fog was reported in some pockets of Punjab, in isolated pockets of Jammu Division, Uttarakhand, West Uttar Pradesh, and West Rajasthan. Dense fog was also seen in isolated pockets of Haryana. If we see the highlight for the next 1 week forecast, then we can see that cold day conditions over plains of northwest India are expected during next 2 days and over Madhya Pradesh during next 4 days. If we talk about cold wave, then cold wave conditions are expected over most parts of northwest India and parts of adjoining central India during next 4 to 5 days. If we see in detail, then we are expecting isolated light rainfall, snowfall very likely over Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit-Baltistan, and Muzaffarabad on 25th, and over Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand on 25th and 26th. And dry weather is expected thereafter for subsequent 3 days. We are also expecting scattered light moderate rainfall over sub-Himalayan West Bengal and Sikkim on 25th and 26th. Isolated rainfall thereafter. We are expecting isolated light rainfall very likely over Bihar, Jharkhand, Gangetic West Bengal, and Odisha during next 2 days, and isolated light rainfall over Andaman and Nicobar Islands during next 4 days. Scattered to fairly widespread light moderate rainfall is also likely over northeast parts of the country during 25th to 27th of January, and this will be a reduction thereafter. Under the influence of a fresh western disturbance, which is likely to affect from 29th of January, we are also expecting light isolated to scattered rainfall or snowfall over western Himalayan region from 29th to 31st of January 2022. If we talk about temperature forecast for next 5 days, then there is likely a gradual fall in minimum temperature by 3 to 5 degrees centigrade over most parts of northwest India during next 4 days, and gradual rise by 2 to 3 degrees centigrade thereafter. We are also expecting gradual fall in minimum temperature by 3 to 5 degrees centigrade over most parts of central India during next 2 days, and no significant change thereafter. If we talk about east parts of the country, then we are expecting fall in minimum temperature by 3 to 5 degrees centigrade during next 5 days. And we are not expecting any change in minimum temperature over Gujarat and Maharashtra state during next 3 to 4 days, and gradual rise by 2 to 4 degrees centigrade thereafter. If we see the warning part, uh, then we can see that dense to very dense fog conditions are likely in night morning hours in isolated pockets over Punjab, Haryana, West Uttar Pradesh during next 2 days. Dense fog conditions are also very likely in isolated pockets over North Rajasthan, Odisha during next 2 days, and over Bihar, Jharkhand, and some Himalayan West Bengal and Sikkim on 26th of January. Cold day conditions in some pockets with severe cold day conditions in isolated pockets are also very likely over West Madhya Pradesh during next 3 to 4 days. Cold day condition to severe cold day conditions in isolated pockets are also very likely over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi, West Uttar Pradesh during next 2 days, and cold day conditions in some pockets over East Madhya Pradesh during 26th to 28th of January, and in isolated pockets over North Madhya Maharashtra, Marathwada, and Gujarat state during next 2 days. If we talk about cold wave and severe cold wave conditions, then cold wave and severe cold wave conditions in isolated pockets are also very likely over Madhya Pradesh during next 5 days, over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Rajasthan during next 3 to 4 days, over Uttar Pradesh during 27th to 30th of January, over North Madhya Maharashtra, Marathwada, Gujarat state during next 2 days, and over Odisha on 29th and 30th of January. If we see the same feature with the help of the multi-hazard map, then we can see that the fog warning is expected during next 2 days. However, this cold day and cold wave conditions, they are likely to continue for the next 5 days, as we can see with the help of this map. And these were the main weather features and warning for today. I hope you all will be utilizing them to the full. For any updated information, please visit Mosum app, Damni app, or Meghdut app, and latest information can be also retrieved from Facebook and Twitter handle of Indian Meteorological Department. This is for today. We will again meet tomorrow with similar kind of information. Till then, have a wonderful time. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.